let's begin with a gentle warm-up dance. We'll do lots of repetitions, and you know it, I'm going to throw some challenges your way. So don't worry too much about the technique because we're going to get to that in the class afterwards. Right now, I want you to focus on having a good time with the drum and with the moves and just getting the feel and the groove of belly dancing. So Yalla Habibi, let's begin in pose Aiwa. Standing on one bent leg, the other toes on the floor, all of our weight on that supporting leg, abs in and up, whoo, chest lifted. And let's start with our arms here. We'll do a few hip drops to get us up to this position and then go right into step touch. Are you ready? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doom, doom, tek a tek, doom, tek a tek, doom, doom, tek a tek, doom, step, touch, step, touch, step and touch, step, touch, step and touch, stepping and twisting, chest lifted. Just hearing that drum. Doom, tek, doom and twist, doom and twist, doom and twist, doom and twist. If your arms are tired, just bring them down. Doom, tuck, doom, touch, doom, tek. Hello, getting mixed up. Doom, tek, doom and tek, doom, tek. Arms back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hearing that underlying beat under the rhythm. 1, 2, 3. And that's why we do the classes, right? To take it slowly. Learn how to do that. Uh-oh, focus. Step, touch, and step. How about if we add in the arms? Here we go. Step, touch, step, and touch. Step, touch. I know, it's a little tricky adding on a layer. You can start it like this. Just switch them. Step and switch, step, switch, step, switch, step. Add in a wrist. Now, if this is really hard, don't worry about it. Just work on getting the timing and your step and touch because the arms come later. And you can leave your arms here. Shall we try a turn with it? Here we go. Step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step. Let's do another turn. And another turn. And to the front. Adding in the arms. And a turn with the arms too. Oh boy. Let's keep it here in front in pose Aiwa again. And do some shoulder rolls all the way down your supporting leg and roll it, and roll it. Doom, doom, tek a tek, doom, tek a tek. 2 beats here and 2 beats here. Can you hear the beats? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 beat per shoulder. How are you feeling with that? Pretty good? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Remember learning all about the beat and the rhythm melody in levels 1 and 2. We're taking it nice and slow. And we'll still take a little bit slower than this in the class. Let's switch to the other side. Step, pose Aiwa, shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 beats, 2 beats. Doom, doom, tek a tek, doom, tek a tek. Doom, doom, tek a tek, doom. Singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Doom, doom, tek a tek, doom, tek a tek. Doom, doom. To the front. Now, how about some chest circles? Side, front, side, and back. Side, front, side, and back. Side, front, side. Always with the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. Just getting warmed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Hold it in the back and reverse it. Side, front, side, and back. Doom, doom, tek a tek, doom, tek a tek. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doom, doom. Now we'll do a little variation on that chest circle. Arms up here, and we'll take the chest up as well. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. From the side. See, I'm lifting it, pushing it. Doing this in 2 directions now, actually 3. We're doing slide, lift, and Z. Remember those from levels 1 and 2? And the other side, so you can see it, hold it in the back and reverse it. Around, 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 and around. So in this class, we're gonna work on circles, but the first basic circle first. 3 and 4, bring it down. How about some undulations forward, forward and back. Nice and smooth and snaky. How is this? For me, this used to be really hard. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And in this class, we're going to focus a lot on this one because it's such an awesome belly dance move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. And so, this took me like a year to learn. Oh my gosh. And so what I've worked on for you, because I don't want you to take a year to learn it, is this awesome technique, our range of motion technique, to learn how to do this quickly, to break it down in tiny little steps to make it easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How are you doing? Should we give that one a rest now? Okay, let's take it back down to the hips and do stir the pot. Remember that? Standing on one leg, this leg, and do a circle just with this hip, starting to the back. Advanced move, but let's just have fun with it. Here we go. Around, 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 and around. Kind of fun, kind of flirty. Around and around. Take it around. Now we're going to lift up on the ball that foot and turn with it. Ooh. Working our balance, working those abs, legs, oh my gosh. And hold it here, let's take it to the other side, standing on this leg, bent knee, to the back first. Around, 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 and around, around, around. How are we doing? Pretty good? Remember, don't fret too much about the technique, because we're just working on having fun with the feel of it. And we're going to get to the technique afterwards. How about hold it here and we'll just bounce on the balls of our feet. Kind of a folkloric style. Let's take our hips to the side, the front, the side, the back, the side, the front, side, the back, side, front, side, back, side, front, side, other way, side, front, side, and back, side, front, side, and back, side, front, side, and back, side, front. How about now horizontal hip figure eights to the back? Lots of ranges of motion in here. To the back, to the back, to the back. And I'm really bending my knees to get a really nice big curve in there. Around, around. Take it to the back, to the back, to the back, and to the back, to the back, to the back. How about we throw in our snake arms? Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. Snake arms, hip figure of eights. Snake arms, hip figure of eight. Snake arms, hips, snake arms. Hold it here and take it. Big hip circles all the way to here. Doom, doom, tack-a-tack, doom, tack-a-tack. 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 Doom, just in the front. Doom, tack-a-tack. Doom, doom, tack-a-tack, doom, tack-a-tack. Doom, doom, tack-a-tack, doom, tack-a-tack. Doom, doom, tack-a-tack, doom, tack-a-tack. Now let's just go into some double hip drops, which we haven't learned yet, but we're going to. But range of motion, what direction is this? You guys remember from level 1 and 2, and speed it up, speed it up. And I think we should go into some shimmies because we're getting pretty warmed up. Oops, beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, because we're ready to go to our lesson, right? So we're gonna shimmy it. So how do we turn this into a shimmy? That's right, get faster. Thank you, Bob. And just up and down, vertical hip shimmies, right in place, getting those knees moving. Now let's twist it. Horizontal hip shimmy, turning around. Side, 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 and shoulder shimmy, shoulder shimmy. Now we're going to add on a layer of range of motion to the side, 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 leg, and shake it. So, you know, this is such a fun one to do. Gives you a little rest too. Flip it to the other side. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Let's do our arms. And let's go back to a choo-choo. Remember the choo-choo? All of our range of motion exercises that we've learned in levels 1 and 2, and that we're going to learn level 3, all lead to these moves. Everything is based on these essential motions and the timing of them. Oh my goodness. Twist it, twist it. Ready? Let's wrap it, Bob. Are you ready? Now just a little freezy shimmy. Listening. Treble. Bass. Treble. Bass. Sneaking a peek there. Oh my gosh. Aiwa Habibi. How was that compared with the warm-up dances that we did in level 1 and level 2? Did you find that maybe you were hearing the beat and the rhythm a little bit easier? Or what about, could you identify some of the motions in the hips and the upper body, the shoulders, any of that? And what about timing? Could you notice how we were doing certain of the same motions behind our moves, but sometimes we were going slower and sometimes faster? If you didn't notice any of that, do not worry, because it takes a long time and a lot of practice to get that. And that's why we do the drills, and we do lots and lots of review. In this particular class, we are going to build even more on what we learned in level 1 and level 2, and we're going to focus on direction Y of the upper torso with our timing, learning how to get really fast with that so we have very well-defined and beautiful shoulder shimmies, which we do lots and lots of belly dance. It's so much fun. The other thing that I'm really excited for you to learn is we're going to learn how to combine directions of motions to create like the circles and the undulations. And there are so many different styles of circles, we did a little bit in the dance, that you can change the look and the feel of it to match the music, whether it's drumming and various rhythms or melody, based on which directions that you use and the timing. So super excited. We're gonna do 4 distinct exercises in this. It's gonna be so much fun. And of course we will end with our stretches, and I'm gonna show you some of the tricks that I use to relieve sore and stiff muscles so that we get more mobility and flexibility out of this stuff. So yalla habibi, let's get started with our first exercise. Our first exercise is with direction Y, which you probably remember from the level 1 and level 2 classes. Is to do the full class, click on the link in the description or go to school.jensuya.com and enroll for detailed technique instruction, relevant practice, and key stretches, all with lifetime access to this beginner belly dance class.